Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Miami's offense will get the first crack at it here. Offense in a bunch formation. He leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
They'll leave it with him. Inside the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Duggan. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So Duke's offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it on the right. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Duke. They've really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time.
Turning it on! Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The Blue Devils are marching down the field. Right back to the well. Nice move to pick up yardage. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the field goal unit is on the field. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, he scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They'll keep it on the ground. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Buying some time. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes.
Breaks into the open on the left. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. On to attempt the try.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's got him. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Now the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, Miami! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Leaves it with the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And there he goes. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. The offense changing the play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Canes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Right? The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding for receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
He's now got 78 yards rushing in this win, and he is well on his way to a 1,500-yard season. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Scrambling away. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Trying to turn the corner on the left. Still running at the 35. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Slings it downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They're setting up the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Rushes on him. The throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, the ground game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good.
Breaks free. Touchdown, Miami. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Soft spot in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping two hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Give him 109 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Now on 1st down from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Duggan. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Canes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Trying to start the drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Dumps it off in the flats.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this: we're still in the 1st half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
Got his man out of the backfield. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They punt it away on 4th down. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
Number 10 on the field goal.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to... Second half here. The Canes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Blue Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far. Brings into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays game after game, play after play, and You see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
They're dealing with a second and long. Here's the handoff. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Bunch formation for these receivers. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with second and short.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add them.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to the toss. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane!
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Miami, 57-3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's caught. It's Bland. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going to try to get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Blue Devils will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking for a huge play. Got it inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Motion from the wideout. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense in an empty set. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. On target. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Going right to work up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And the Canes will have it 1st and 10.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. He caught it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Canes. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 24 to UNLV. The moment something...
Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
Well, how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Hurricanes have taken it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Canes moving quickly to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Finds the tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Offense in a bunch formation. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really... He wants to take the top off. Catch and stride inside the 15. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll start this drive with a pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking to fire. quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Bland. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone that.
Sends it downfield. Catch inside the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Hard running there. Oh, headed to the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stop. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Grabs it inside the 15. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw